Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your Miami Marlins.
Just about ready to roll, and starting in this one, Sandy Alcantara.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Chisholm Jr.
That clips the corner. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Fights it off, he'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
It's Aaron Judge now. That's in there. Strike 1. Two out, space is empty. There's a high chopper. Handles, throws to first, and the Yanks go quietly. So the Yanks go in order, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, getting the nod on the mound, Garrett Cole.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. First pitch misses. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Cabrera makes the catch for the out. 1 away. And time now for the Marlins lineup.
Third baseman, Connor Norby.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. There's the strike.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Jesus Sanchez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Back here in Miami, and here's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Alcantara back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first, and Bellinger is out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Let's go, Sandy.
And it's fouled away. Second inning here, no score. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Up the middle, Edwards. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a pitch. And that's fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Rip to third. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Jonah Bride. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that clips the inside corner.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Matt Mervis stands in now and watches strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm on to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Griffin Conine.
So 2 down now, and here is Griffin Conine. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one is inside ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez sizing this one up, makes the catch, and that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back.
Leading
Paul
off for the
Goldschmidt
Yankees,
now.
the first baseman, Paul
Alcantara
Goldschmidt.
in his 7th season, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Down the line, it's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 24, Jason.
Now here is Jason Dominguez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And now the count is even. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets to it with a slide. The feed for 1. Can't hang on.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Alcantara over to first. Dominguez back on a dive. Top of the third, no score.
Ball inside.
There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that drops in for a strike. Runner on the go. And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony.
So the batting order
Volpe.
turns over. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Led off the game with a strikeout. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Dominguez off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. That one outside, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Davison de los Santos. Right through there for a strike. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short, Volpe. Zips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8, the center fielder,
Kyle Stowers, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground, right side. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger settles under this one, brings it in. That is the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here in Miami, now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one pulled foul.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Goes down looking.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Up next for the Yankees, the right
Here
fielder,
is Aaron Judge. Grounded out his first time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ball 1.
Hard on the ground to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jazz tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Connor.
So up next,
Norby.
Connor Norby. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
Norby at first, 1 gone. And now it's even up.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Hard hit to third. Off balance feed. There's
out.
1 on to Goldschmidt. That's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. No score. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
here
the
is
Yankees,
Giancarlo
the
Stanton.
hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Alcantara back to work. And that's in the
Counts
dirt.
1-0.
You know, these Yankees, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's on its way. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Wells in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next offering is fouled back. Ripped to short. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Inside, just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Digging in, Jason Dominguez.
Yep, that ball went
First
out.
pitch misses. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Strike.
On the ground.
Foul.
And foul ball. That one misses. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Liner snagged at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Oswaldo Cabrera
Oswaldo
stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fastball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that's just foul.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Number 11.
Back to the top of the lineup, Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
So bases all loaded up. Chisholm getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. The other way. And that's the 3rd out. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. Late swing fouled off. Just missed. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Now back.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that is out of play. Next one just misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one off the mark. 2 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to left his first time. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Goldie to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Yankees 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Whips it across. Judge out on the play.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
0-1's the
Calling
count.
at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just
Inside,
misses
ball
with that
1.
one. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is downstairs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. And a
Off the plate,
fastball
ball
misses
1.
outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And the Yanks go quietly. Nothing doing here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Yankees 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, where we go bottom 6. And now the DH, Davison De Los Santos.
De Los Santos.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Stowers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. Fly to center his first time. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's outside.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. To the right side, Chisholm. Tosses to first. That's the inning. One left for Miami, still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and here is Austin Wells.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
That one missing inside. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Tinoco also throwing. Just missed. And that one popped in the air, left field. Conine makes the grab, one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the
Paul
first baseman,
Goldschmidt will climb in. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's a strike.
1-1.
And that one clips the corner. Next offering is downstairs.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
Andrew Nardi into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. First offering, and it just misses. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Towards first, and it goes just foul. Outside, and that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Cabrera in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. That's a strike, and it's 2-2. In the air, left field. Konai turns to the right on the move. And that is that. Nice work from the Miami pen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 1 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hands, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And there's a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
1 down, runner at first. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. And that one upstairs, ball 1. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom of the 7th. That one is upstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz up and loosening in the pen. Weaver warming up as well. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Ground ball left side. Cabrera toss to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Entry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Anthony Bender comes on now.
Number 37, Anthony Bender.
Well, one-run game. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. That one the other way, and foul ball. Volpe at second with nobody out. That misses. 1-1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Ronnie Enriquez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Volpe flying around third and headed home. Safe. It's 2-0.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball could be 2. Edwards over to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
35, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. In there at the knees. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out. The inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. Cole back to work. And that one pulled foul.
You know, these Marlins need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And misses inside.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. This one smashed down the right field line, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conine. Right through there for a strike. And ball one.
Strike.
And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
So now the DH spot, Davison De Los Santos. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The tying run at the plate. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Outside low, and the count 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Out there to center. And it falls. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's a one-run game. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
new pitcher coming on, the veteran
Number
Fernando
63.
Cruz.
Well, the best
Fernando
relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers has grounded out a couple of times. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's in there, and the count is 1-1. There's the swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs.
Oh, that's it.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one finds the zone, and that's strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, we go to the 9th. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch, and he just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ronnie Enriquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Martinez getting cranked up as well. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man at first. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Ripped to first, caught, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here is Goldschmidt.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And a swing and a miss there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins 1. Devin Williams comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Williams.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards.
Edwards.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and it drops in. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norton, 1 for 3. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
One-run game, bottom 9. And that's way high. And the count even 1-1. Fought off foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Around third. He scores to tie it up.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there, he doesn't try to do too much.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch, not close. The winning run on second base. Down the line, and it's foul. This one popped up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And that one missing low. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Mervis.
And at the plate for Miami, Matt Mervis. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And they get the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Now pitching for
Back
the Marlins.
now, and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Calvin
53.
Fauché. The
Calvin
offense will need to be ready for the breaking
Fauché.
stuff. He's got a great curveball. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
The 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. He's got it. Runner tags at second. A move being made at third. Entering is the pinch runner, Oswald Peraza. So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. It's going to fall for a hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
One down. Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. That's in there, and that is strike one. Cabrera leads off first with one away. Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. A pair of right-handed arms getting ready to go. And that one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far. Here are the top half of the 10th. Grounder might be two. Edwards to second, and that's two. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
back
the
here
New
in
York
extras,
Yankees.
and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom
30.
half of the inning, Luke Weaver.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now into the ball game on defense. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conine. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that is out of play.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
There's a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
So the tying run at second, and that one goes straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch down to third goes the tying run.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Popped up. hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Davison De Los Santos.
Making a move at third, and here's the pinch runner, Derek Hill.
A defensive change
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
With the tying run at third, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Two. Good job to fight that one off. And that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. And again, we are tied.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 down. Winning run on at first. That one missed. And a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The catcher, number 4.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. And fouled off. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And that one is inside. Move to first. De Los Santos back in on a dive. Swing and a miss.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. On the ground out to short. And we're headed to the 11th. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We push on to the 11th. All tied up at 3 apiece. So coming into the game now on defense, Dane Myers. He takes over as the new first baseman. Go ahead run on base. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fauché back to work.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. And down on strikes he goes. One gone here.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. Strike on the inside corner. Man at second. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And the throw. He's out at third. That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Connor.
Stepping in,
Norby.
Connor Norby.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1 down, and the winning run at third.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Runner's breaking for the plate. Bunt attempt misses. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. So they make short work of him there. 11 innings in the books now. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Marlins, Jesus
Number
Tinoco.
38, Jesus Tinoco.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. The pitch. And that misses. And that is ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Man at second. In the air of the infield. Puts it away for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Stanton now. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. A couple of righties getting it going. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And now the count is even. Just missed. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That's outside. 3-2 now. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. We're in extras here. And now here is Jesus Sanchez. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is down low.
Ball 2.
That's down and in.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jonah Bride in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Helpful.
Now this is in the air down the line. Dominguez should have this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. First pitch misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And another ball.
Would love to see him get the green light even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
Winning run at third, one down. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Dane Myers digs in now. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Right through there for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This one in the air. LeMahieu gets there. He's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Griffin Kona.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luke Weaver gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
new arm out of the bullpen, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Leiter Jr.
Here's the left fielder, Griffin Kona.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Down and away for ball 1. There's the strike. On the ground to first. LeMahieu takes it himself, and here comes inning number 13. 2 left on. No end in sight. The 13th coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. Inning number 13 set to go. And here's the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.